Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruby and welcome to a brand new video for me. So in today's video, we're going to be creating this really nice sandwiched blue smoky eye moment and this really nice nude lip. I really enjoyed creating this look, and the palette that I'm going to be using today is a So Jaded palette by ColourPop. I haven't visited or used this palette in a minute, so I was really excited to play with it, and I think that this is a great tutorial for even if you don't want to do blue but maybe like some other colors. Like you can just kind of see like the way that you can start creating the look. So if you are excited to see this video, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, sharing with a friend, and also following me on Instagram. It is @RapsBeauty. And with that, you guys, let's just get into the video. Okay guys, so we're starting off with the eyes already primed with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I also do have my eyebrows filled in. We're going to be going into the So Jaded palette by Kathleen Lights and ColourPop. And I'm just going to directly start with the blue. So I'm going to go in with this shade called Turquoise on a fluffy blender brush. I'm going to go in lightly just so I can build up. ColourPop shadows are really pigmented, like you can see. Like I just put my brush down lightly right there. I'm just going to work this in windshield wiper motions around the crease. This is like the building color for the look. You do, again, just want to go in with a little bit of product and just swipe it through your crease and build it up. And then with all of my looks, I feel like I've been doing lately, just to give myself an elevated or like a more pulled out eye look, I always like when I blend on this outer corner, I like to sweep upward just so everything starts going in that upward motion. And you can see this is super pigmented. And I'm going to go into this shade right here, which is Sapphire. It's a nice deep navy blue. And I'm going to press that on my inner corner and outer corner to start creating that sandwich effect. So I like to first start off on that inner corner, and I like to just tap it right there and then start blending it in an upward motion. These kind of looks where you're doing the sandwich look, it kind of looks crazy until you're fully done. So just keep working with it. It's gonna look, again, it's gonna look really intense because most people are used to keeping their inner corners pretty light. You just want to blend that out, and then you're gonna go to the outer corner and same thing, just a little bit on the edges. And again, I like to, with all of my looks, wing it out just slightly, especially because I'm not gonna go in with a winged liner for this look, just to keep the eyes nice and rounded. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Alexandra. I already started patting a little bit of that, just where that navy blue in the center. I still want to keep the center pretty clean because I am going to go in with another shade right there. But I just want to have like a little bit of a blend between that deep navy blue and the shade I'm going to put right in the center. You want to just lightly tap this, and you want to sweep towards the deeper blue shade. So I'm gonna work it, when I'm working in this inner corner, I'm sweeping it outwards, and when I'm working on this corner, I'm sweeping it outwards this way. I'm gonna flip that brush around, and I'm gonna go into this beautiful aquamarine shade. The name of the shade is actually Aquamarine 2, and that is the color I am going to pop down the center. It's so pretty. What I like to do is I just like to first like pile that shade on, and then I like to go in with like the edge of the brush, so like the tip of it, and then I like to kind of like carve out that center part of my crease. I feel like ColourPop shadows are great to do this with. They're so creamy that they can kind of give you that faux cut crease appearance. I am actually going to add just a little bit more glitz to this look, so I'm going to go into the shade right here called Diamond. It's kind of more so of a shimmery shade, so that like beige or champagne undertone doesn't really show up. Just going to pop that right in the center to give it a little bit more of a pop. I'm going to go into mascara. I'm using the Maybelline's Push Up the Falsies Push Up Drama Mascara. Give myself a quick coat. And then I am going to apply some falsies. So these are the velour lashes in the style Sinful. These are one of my favorites. I use them quite a bit. Okay, so while the lash glue dries, I'm going to start working on the skin. I'm first going to go in with the e.l.f. Primer Glow Oil. I honestly really love the effect that this gives my skin. I do have oily skin, but I do feel like this really does just give the look of hydrated skin and like, I don't know, like you just drank a whole lot of water. Then I am going to go into the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I'm in the shade 123 Medium Tan. I'm going to blend that out with an e.l.f. concealer sponge. Okay, I'm just going to slightly color correct. I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this is their orange corrector shade, and this is super pigmented, so you literally only need that much, and that's it. I don't let this color corrector sit on my skin for too long. I blend it out pretty immediately because even though I went in with like what I think is a little bit of product, I feel like it does cover a lot, and if you let it sit, it's gonna just get really, really opaque on your skin. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Medium, and I'm going to apply a little bit of this right underneath of my eyes and down the center of the face as I always do. Okay, so while I let the concealer dry, I am just going to apply my falsies. Now that the falsies are on, I'm just gonna quickly blend out my concealer. The lash band, it does need a little bit of covering, so I am gonna go over top with a little bit of black liquid liner just to line the falsies. I'm gonna try not to wing it out. Okay, I'm gonna bake underneath of my eyes and everywhere highlighted with the One Size Beauty by Patrick Starr Ultimate Baking Powder. So I just put a little bit into the lid onto the sponge. I'm gonna push that underneath of my eyes. Okay, I'm really quickly gonna go in with the Rare Beauty liner just to cover that lash band because again, it's like super, I feel like noticeable. And really quickly for my lower lash line, I am first going to dip into that sapphire shade. And I'm just gonna work that onto the outer corner of my eye as well as on the inner corner. I'm gonna leave a gap right there. And that's going to be for the shimmery shade that we use. I'm going to go back into Aquamarine. I'm just going to press that in between. I'm going to go back into Aquamarine and I'm just going to work that in between that gap that we left. Okay, I'm going to go into the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 310. Give myself an all over blend with this as well as pick up any of that bake from the Patrick Starr powder. For bronzer, I am going to go in to this Kosas one in the shade Medium Gold and Bronze. I'm just going to work that onto my skin. I've honestly been really loving this product. I feel like it really gives you a very natural look, and I don't know what's changed because I'm an oily skinned person, but like products with luminosity have just been my vibe. I feel like they look a lot more natural and they fuse into your skin way better. For blush, I'm going to go into Opal by Becca Cosmetics. This is more of a cool toned blush. I feel like it'll go great with this blue eye look. And then for blush, I'm going to go in to, this is the shade Grace by Rare Beauty. It's a nice pink blush. I'm going to put on really a little bit just to give myself a flush. Again, these blushes are super pigmented, so you really don't need a lot, especially if you're going for more of just like a flush look, because I feel like with colorful eyes you want to keep everything else super minimal. For lips, I'm going to first go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Iced Latte Lip Liner and just go ahead and define all around my lips. Over top of that, I'm going to go in with the Artist Couture Silk Cream Lipstick, and this is in the shade Power Play. Then just to lighten up the lips just a bit, I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty Matte Lipstick in the shade Staycation, just in the center of my lip. I feel like it adds a little poutiness. Okay guys, and that completes this makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I honestly really enjoyed creating the look, and I really love this lip combination. And if you guys did like the video, please consider actually hitting that thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. It really means a lot to me. With that, you guys, I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye!